A dark period in Spanish history begins with the infamous Alhambra Decree. On March 31st, 1492, Ferdinand and Isabella expelled the Jews from Spain. In 1469, Catholics Ferdinand of Aragon and Isabella of Castile marry, uniting Spain's most powerful kingdoms. However, religious intolerance and violence are common in 15th century Spain. In 1478, the Spanish Inquisition begins. In February 1492, the monarchs conquer Granada, defeating the last Muslim stronghold and ending 800 years of Muslim rule on the Iberian Peninsula. Weeks later, the monarchs signed the Alhambra Decree, mandating the expulsion of Jews from Spain. It is an ultimatum: either convert to Christianity or leave the country. Many leave, facing persecution and violence as they abandon their homes and possessions. This event marks the end of centuries of relatively peaceful coexistence between Jews, Muslims, and Christians in Spain. It also sets the stage for the Spanish Inquisition to brutally root out and punish those who practiced Judaism in secret. Stay tuned, because coming up, we'll learn more about Spain's Jews. We'll also learn where these expelled Jews go. Additionally, I'll reveal my personal connection to these events. And finally, we'll find out if there is any link between the Alhambra Decree and Spain's other famous 1492 event, when someone sailed the ocean blue. Don't forget to check out Today in History in my Teachers Pay Teachers store. There's a link in the description. The Alhambra Decree is a turning point in Spanish history, leading to the mass exodus of Jews and the establishment of a rigidly Catholic state. Spain's Jews are known as the Sephardi. In 1492, and for centuries thereafter, most speak Ladino, a combination of Spanish and Hebrew. It is comparable to Yiddish, which is a blend of German and Hebrew spoken in Eastern Europe. There are only about 60,000 to 200,000 Ladino speakers worldwide today. These Sephardic Jews are given just 4 months to convert or be expelled. Estimation is difficult, but modern historians believe that over 200,000 Jews convert to Catholicism. It is estimated that over 100,000 Jews leave Spain. Some go to nearby Portugal, but are forced to move on less than 100 years later when Spain conquers its Iberian neighbor. Some Jews go to England or to the Netherlands. The majority, however, goes to other parts of the Mediterranean region, especially to Italy and to the Ottoman Empire, which controls much of the area in the 15th century. This event hits close to home, as my wife's maternal ancestors were Sephardic Jews expelled from Spain at this time. They eventually settled in the Ottoman capital of Constantinople in modern-day Turkey. Then, after World War I, her maternal great-grandparents emigrated to Argentina. My wife and I visited Spain in 2023. One of the most memorable experiences of our visit was in the city of Cordoba. We toured the Jewish quarter and became emotional at the sight of a former synagogue. It was a moving experience to stand in a place where perhaps her ancestors did centuries ago, and to ponder what it must have been like to be forced violently from their homes. I am proud to know that my children's ancestors overcame such hardships. Sephardic Jews today make up about 15% of the Jewish population in the world, and about 55% of Israel's Jewish population. Much of the Sephardic population today can be found in the Mediterranean region, the UK, the Netherlands, and Latin America. Days after the Alhambra Decree's July 31st deadline for Jews to convert or be expelled, Christopher Columbus began his first voyage across the Atlantic. Evidence shows that when he returned, his reward was paid through funds seized from expelled Jews. That same source of funds was used by the Spanish crown to finance his second voyage. The Alhambra Decree's impact can still be felt today in the cultural and social fabric of Spain. In recent years, both Spain and Portugal have implemented programs to allow descendants of expelled Jews to obtain citizenship. Well, if you like what you've seen here today, please be sure to like and subscribe, and know that there's another great Mr. Lewis video right here. and another one that you can watch right here. Thanks again.